All right, what is up, Utah fans? This is Joseph back with the Utah Utes Football Digest, and super exciting news. Quarterback Isaac Wilson out of Corner Canyon High School has committed to the Utes. Super exciting. This guy is prime Utah football bloodlines. Zach Wilson was the second overall pick in the NFL draft this year, or, a couple years ago. So still a huge deal, and a guy that's bringing so much talent. When you watch his tape, which we're going to break down the tape, we're going to break him down as a prospect here in a minute, but you're going to see flashes of Zach Wilson in this kid. He's his own player. Like, I'm not trying to compare him to Zach Wilson for the whole video because he will be his own guy, but you're going to see some of the flashes, some of the throws that Zach Wilson made that were really rare that this kid can make. So I'm super excited about that. So if you guys are excited to have Isaac Wilson on the team, please make sure you guys like the video. That'll help get this out to more Utes fans. Also, comment down below. What do you guys think of Isaac Wilson, and what does this mean for Utah football? I mean, I can tell you just sharing a little about what it means for us. I mean, it is wild. You look at our pipeline this past year or two of in-state Utah football talent, it's big. We're actually pulling in some big prospects here in our own backyard and at a higher rate than we have been over these last 5 to 10 years. Super impressive. And Isaac Wilson kind of feels like the gem of Utah football right now. He's the little brother of a super highly drafted, big time college quarterback in Zach Wilson, and he's a 4-star prospect. He's like the guy everyone in Utah wanted, and we got him. I'm excited to break him down. Before we dive in, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you love Utah football, this is the place to be. Let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, guys, and here he is, Isaac Wilson. Like I said, big time get for Utah. I've been waiting for this one for a while. I've been noticing him for a while. If you guys don't know, I'm a Jets fan, so I have a little bit of love for Zach Wilson in my heart. It doesn't look like that's working out, but still, I was excited for Isaac Wilson to be a Ute, and it happened, and I'm super pumped about it, man. I think, like I said, this guy was really sought after, especially regionally. I just want to give you guys an idea as we go through the offer list. Like, look at how many Pac-12 schools wanted this guy. You go down the list here, and don't forget, guys, he's class of 2024, which means he has a whole nother year to get bigger offers, which he probably would have gotten more offers had he not committed. But I'm not that worried about losing Isaac Wilson. I think Isaac Wilson wants to be in Utah. His whole family played in Utah, and why not be a Ute? This is where his dad played. This is a great place for him to be, and I think he's going to be a stud for Utah football. Right, one of our higher prospects we've ever gotten, especially one of the best prospects we've ever gotten out of Utah. Like I said, really big deal. A bit of a changing of the guard field. Not that we're the little brother or anything, because I think we're, in all reality nowadays, we're the big brother in Utah, but still, it just what this means for our recruiting going forward in state feels like a pretty big deal. So I'm excited to see what this does for us going forward. Okay, guys, and here we go. These are the highlights for Isaac Wilson. Like I said, big time player, guys. Corner Canyon High School. That means a lot of the tape is going to be against tough talent. Now, I think you're going to like a lot of what you see, guys. He's not perfect, right? No prospect is, but there's so much talent. If it can be refined and fine tuned, this guy can be awesome. I'm excited for you guys to watch this. Check it out. So here he is, Isaac Wilson, midseason highlights. Don't really worry about the stats. If you guys stay till the end, we'll go over some stats at the end. Okay, I really like this throw. So check this out. Boom. Let's run that back. This is a college, D1 college level throw. The receiver's out there. This is going to be kind of like a deep out corner type of route. That was such a good, accurate pass. That's a college level throw. All right, he drops back here, scrambles around, trying to make something happen, and boom, hits his guy on the comeback. And I'm just going to comment on this real quick. You see him get smacked here, right? As he throws this one away, right? Boom. You're going to see that a few times throughout the tape. He's obviously a super tough kid. He is not one to be easily pushed around or easily rattled. He steps up in the pocket. He's willing to take a hit to make the throw. This is a great example, guys. Watch him, drops back, gets smacked by two guys, and just throws a dime. Look at this, guys. Smacked, gets it right where it needs to be, right over two defenders, right in the breadbasket. They're going to show this play again here in a second, but at a different angle. Check this out, dude. What a play. That is a tough throw, especially, I mean, not to even mention that he's in his own end zone about to get a safety, but he steps up, makes the play, and really, you got to like what you're seeing there, guys. All right, let's take a look here. All right, dropping back. Boom. That's another great thing I want you guys to look at is the arm strength. This is where I'm talking about. He reminds me of Zach Wilson. Look at just the flick of this wrist. So he rolls out, sends it, 25, 30 yards downfield with just a flick, dude. And it's a rocket. All right, not a good snap, but he keeps the play going. Another rocket, dude. Heck of a throw. Now, I will say, this is something I'm noticing on the tape a little bit. It does feel like he doesn't know he picks the guy he's going to throw to early right here, right? Like, I don't know if this would be the man I would tell him to throw to. There's two guys on him. Really nice throw. And sometimes when you're that much better than the people you're playing against, you can take those risks, but you would like him to be, oh, okay. Sorry, I can't talk while this play happens because this is the big one. Okay, so we'll watch this one back one more time, and I'm gonna, I don't love the decision. I love the throw on that one. So check this out, guys. This is Zach Wilson, 101, rolls out the other way, back across his body, 30, 40 yards. Let's watch that back one more time. All right, rolls out across his body, bombs it 30, 40 yards, touchdown. That is what made Zach Wilson special. And if we can fine tune that with Isaac, it's going to be a really big deal. Another one, guys, on the roll. Look at this, guys. Just flick of the wrist, dude. Boom. Rolls out. Oh, dude, what an arm this kid has. Whew. All right, check him out here. Drop him back. Boom. Rifles one in. Nice play. All right. Drops back. Oh, flings one. Oh, dude, I'm telling you guys, look at the effortless arm strength this kid is making passes with. Man, what an arm. Honestly, guys, I think you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about so far, right? It's not there's like I said, I would like a little better decision making in some small instances, but you can see how special this arm is, and if he can refine his tools and the coaching staff can kind of work with him to work out some of the kinks, it's gonna be special. Let's keep watching here. I want to go a little more tape before we stop. Okay, but I mean, you see these highlight plays; they're nice, dude. These are special plays. Boom. Another nice. It's effortless, right? Like it feels like his arm is too good for high school players to stop, and that's what you want to see in a college prospect. Check this out, okay? So this is where you see the accuracy on display. I don't think he has an issue with accuracy. Not always the best decision making, but accuracy is really good. Look at this. So he has to just sink this throw down behind this, in front of the safeties and behind the linebackers, and he gets it done. Rifles one in there, right? Again, a little bit of a crowded area here, right? If I'm being nitpicky, it's a little bit of a crowded area to be throwing that ball, but still really nice arm. And I think that's where the improvement's going to be, and some running ability, just like Zach Wilson, a little bit of running. And I think that's where the improvements are going to be, guys. That'll be it for the tape, but I think the improvements are going to be in decision making and maturing as a quarterback. The talent is awesome. It's really nice. And in a second here, I'm going to pull up his stats from high school. But it should give you an idea of what I'm talking about here when we look at the stats from high school. So let's go ahead and dive into that. All right, guys, and here he is, Isaac Wilson. Here are the stats. So 45 touchdowns to 18 interceptions. Not a bad touchdown to interception ratio, and a lot of touchdowns, right? Like, really, he only played one season if you look at this. He only had 35 pass attempts outside of this season. So this season was his real opportunity to be the starter, to be the guy. And he did 40 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Great stat line. You'd like to see a little bit of a higher ratio of TDs to interceptions, but like I said, when we watch the tape, tons of talent, so much ability. And I'm not talking like he's some rough project that has no talent. He has a ability to be that like a D1 college quarterback starting somewhere ASAP. Like it's not like he can't be there. It's just to get to that next level. I want you guys to look at some of the other stats in this page. And the big one is going to be this. And I'm sure when he was talking to colleges, they probably asked him about this type of thing, right? 61% completion percentage. That's not where you want that to be, especially in high school, right? High school is your opportunity to tear guys up. Now, let me be clear. They're also not playing a normal high school schedule. Like one game where he had a really bad stat line that I'll pull up is against Bishop Gorman. Now, I just want you guys to know I'm from Las Vegas, so I'm very familiar with Bishop Gorman. Bishop Gorman is as good of a football school as you will find. They are a powerhouse. They usually win state in Las Vegas or in Nevada without much competition. They don't win every year, but it's like they're usually just clearly better than everybody. And you know, there's a lot of recruiting there, and there's a lot that goes into it. But I won't talk too much about Bishop Gorman. I just want you guys to see that was one really bad game where his completion percentage was really bad, and he had a couple picks and only one touchdown. It's a tough game there. He also had some great games, right? I'd say you take the stat line that 61% is telling you what I was telling you earlier, right? He needs to improve his decision making, and he has the raw talent to be amazing, right? That's probably why he came to Utah, dude. I'm honestly, as much as I kept talking about Zach Wilson, I think I don't know if his running ability is at this level, but his ability to scramble and make plays on the run reminds me a little bit of Cam Rising, right? A little bit. I know that's a great comparison to give him, but it did. It's like a powerful, big playmaker. I was impressed, dude. I really like this kid's tape. So, you know, the stat line tells you there's a lot to improve, but the guy is willing to sling it. I think that's a great quality, right? You'd rather have a guy that's willing to sling it when he needs to, and you got to pull back the reins a little bit than a guy that's nervous to throw it and try to make plays. They're both bad issues that like, you know, they're both issues that need to be overcome. So that's the stat line for Isaac Wilson. All right, guys. So that was the Isaac Wilson video. I'm sure you guys are just as hyped as me. If you've made it this far and you haven't liked the video yet, what are you waiting for? Please drop the video a like. Also, comment down below, guys. Do you think I was a little too critical of Isaac Wilson? I don't think I was like I wasn't trying to be overly critical. I just call it as I see it. Ton of talent needs a little refinement, right? And go back and watch the clips. If you don't agree, feel free to tell me. I'm not some sort of expert scout. I just love football and I watch a ton of football and I kind of know what things to look for. That's in my mind. So let me know what you guys think. I got to tell you what this means for the future of Utah football recruiting, what this means for the future of this quarterback room. I mean, think about the talent in there right now. Like this guy won't be in there for another year. Isaac Wilson won't be there for another year, but we'll have at some point, we'll probably have Nate Johnson, Brandon Rose, and Isaac Wilson all in the same QB room. And I just love it, dude. I love where this program's headed. And if you don't think we're a top 10, top 15 perennial program right now, I don't know what you're watching. We've got good recruiting classes coming in consistently. We have some of the best coaching in the damn country. Like the video, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you are a Utah Utes football fan, there is not a page that will get you more informed than this one. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and I'll do my best to keep you guys consistently updated. I'm out. Go Utes.